Hey everybody, this is Anthony Young. I wanted to give a review of this movie, Jim and the Holograms. Um, I used to watch Jim and the Holograms back in the '80s. That with a whole host of cartoons, Smurfs and all that stuff. I was a child of the '80s and cartoons, still like cartoons to this day. Um, and I just recently watched a trailer for Jim and the Holograms. I don't know what the hell that was. I know Hollywood takes certain liberties when they take a story and they transfer it to the movie screen. I know there are timing issues and they have to fill up the allotted time for the movie. So I understand all that. This is my little puppy Sapphire, but she's getting ready to get on the floor because she's doing the most right now and I can't deal with it. So I know that they have certain requirements and things that they have to do as far as taking like a short cartoon and filling up a 2 hour or whatever block of a movie. But this monstrosity that they created completely goes left when it should stay on the straight and narrow as far as what the story's about, the content, the whole thing that makes Jim and the Holograms is this girl father running a record label. I guess he dies and leaves her this house, the record label, all these cars, and this supercomputer, Synergy, which is enabled through her earrings, which are stars, and she can touch her earrings and say Showtime Synergy and become an alter ego, which is the super rock star. And her friends have a band, and there's a rival band of a competing record label who are always trying to figure out Jim's secret and get their hands on Jim's power so that they can use it for ulterior purposes. In that is alone, you have the makings of a great show. I mean, you could do a movie with that easy. This piece of crap didn't do the earrings, which is the main point of the whole fucking cartoon. Hell, I mean, the earrings are in the opening. The computer, Synergy, which is the coolest part, it's more of a futuristic concept that was way back in the '80s, which would have done really well now because the computer age is what it is now. He pissed all over that too. Rio and the Misfits, as far as I know, Rio's there, but the Misfits aren't. I don't know what the hell they thought they were going to accomplish with this. I don't even know what they were thinking. And it seems like it's really it's made for like Justin Bieber fans, like some preteen kids. And I'm sorry, Jim and the Holograms is a name that people my age know because of the early 80s. I'm 37 years old right now. And little kids don't know nothing about Jim and the Holograms. They weren't even alive when Jim and the Holograms was running. So when you put Jim and the Holograms as the name of a movie, the ones who remember seeing it back in the early 80s are going to be the ones who are going to be the first ones to see this movie. And by the trailer alone, they have completely cut out that demographic all the way. And to a kid that's like 7, 8 years old, they don't know the name Jim and the Holograms from anything because they weren't around during that time. So the core audience is going to be the ones who remember the cartoon, and they pissed all over this. And it was really sad because it had the makings of a great movie. And with the special effects and green screens like I have back here and all this other stuff that they can do, they could have knocked this out of the park. This could have been a super movie. But they went pitch perfect style, these teeny boppers, these kids, and it turned into some kind of Hannah Montana piece of garbage that they did. Whoever the studio, whoever's the director, whoever came up with the screenplay for this, whoever put this thing together, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And honestly, Hollywood, you need to kick them out. Because whatever they did, they could even got a panel to discuss what their ideas should be for the movie. Because when you deal with something that has a cult following from before, you have to stay true to the art itself. And they veered off and just they didn't even have to use the name Jim and the Holograms. They could have just made that into any fucking thing. Really, they truly could have. Because it's not Jim and the Holograms. And I just wanted to let everybody know. Now, when the movie comes out, people might say it's a really good movie. It's garbage. I'm sorry. I'm a fan. I watched every episode of Jim and the Holograms, and I'll admit that. I'll admit it. I'll admit it here, but in person I probably won't. But I've watched every episode of it, just like I know the Smurfs and all that, Scooby Doo and all those different things. I just like cartoons. I was from a cartoon generation. This right here, it's a real live movie, real action movie, but they just messed it all up. So I just want to give my review of the trailer itself. It's not worth seeing. And I'm kind of disgusted that they took a good cartoon that was talking about computer knowledge and all that other stuff and just destroyed it. I don't know who came up with this, but they should be ashamed of themselves. And the owners and the intellectual property of Jim and the Holograms, y'all really made a bad decision when y'all sold the rights to whatever studio tricked you into signing this. Or at least you should have maintained some creative control and not let them destroy your work, because this right here, this movie right here, if it sells, it's probably gonna go straight to DVD, or if it doesn't go straight to DVD, it'll go to DVD rather after a week of being in the theaters, and no one's gonna watch this because the kids now don't know who the hell Jim and the Holograms is, and the people who grew up with it, once they see that trailer, they are gonna absolutely forbid to see it. They're not going to see it. They're not going to go see it. No one is going to go see this. And I just wanted to give my review on this, and it's just terrible. It's freaking terrible. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Anthony Young. Peace, guys.